Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Death Road to Canada by Mad Garden and Rocket Cat Games. It's available on Steam for $14.99 and it is so good. You can play this by yourself, or you can play a co-op, couch co-op with someone else. You can use a controller and a keyboard or something like that. And I am going to bring Masorto because he requested us bring him. So you can do different things. There are different game modes available. So far I'm just doing the regular death mode. Here's all, you can see all the different modes here. And you can play with one person, you can pick someone else to start with, or you can start with nobody. And you can make a bunch of different people. I have a bunch of people on the stream here. You can see just a bunch of 8 slots, 64 different people. Let me show you the character creation page. The character creation page is pretty beefy. Custom characters. You can randomize their stats. You can also just go by part to make the person that looks just like you. You change the hair, change the body. You can also play on a controller or mouse and keyboard. I'm using a controller. And there are also all these options. Oh, see? So, each of these stats, you have perks and traits for each person. A perk is one of these. And different perks have, you can see they have next level. You don't need to have the perk on a player in order to do that. You just need to do that thing. So if I heal teammates 28 times, then my health care perk will be improved. If I kill 905 more zombies, then my explorer perk will be improved. And this is a way, since this is a roguelite game, it's got those roguelite elements where, you know, it's permadeath. If you lose, you start all over from the very beginning. There is no saving and reloading. Well, I mean, like, you can save and you can stop, but there's no reloading back from a previous save. And with those roguelite elements, there's a sort of sense of progression where your perks are improved whenever you do better and better in the game, making it easier and easier, in a sense, to get farther and further in the game. But here, let's go. I've got me, my buddy is Masorto. Let's rock and roll. So we'll start out, it'll have every once in a while you go through on your death road to Canada. Zenigami hears rumors that Canada is a safe place, free of the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around Florida, she decides, I guess I'm a girl now, to brave the death road and travel north. Slow, heavy weapons can be powerful with high strength and fitness. Otherwise, they can be awful. You'll notice that stats and information about your characters are randomized, and they don't tell you what's going on. Let's go to the house on the road. All right, let's do it. And it'll give you a little information there about what the stage is gonna look like. And you can see here, I'll go to my stats. You can go to roll. You can choose who and what the other players will be. If I want someone to take a rest because they're low on hit points and I think they might die, and say, hey, go rest. You can set me to lead and Masorto to follow. You'll see here Masorto's stats are all hidden, and my stats are mostly shown. Your main character's stats, you know most of their stats, you know how smart, their attitude, their composure, loyalty, but you don't know how good they are at strength, fitness, or shooting. Those are your 3 stats you have. And morale, medical, and mechanical, those are just your different abilities. Morale is just how happy the group is in general. Medical is, of course, your medical abilities to heal using med packs. And mechanical is the ability to fix the car, which the car will break down and you'll have to fix it. Let's go. So you'll notice there are little shiny things. I can open up the box, or open up the chest. I can get the food. Excellent. And I don't think it doesn't seem like I can pick up any of the furniture. If you're, I can't pick up this stuff. As your strength stat goes up, you're able to pick up larger and larger bits of furniture and throw them farther. You can see I've got pretty low strength. I can only pick up the most flimsy of furnitures and throw them very weakly. But all the weapons in this game have some sort of durability stat. They will break over time, so you have to slowly and progressively get better weapons, get more ammo if you're gonna use guns, or just be very frugal with how you're actually using those guns and ammo to kill things. You can also play as a kung fu master, and you won't use any weapons. You'll take penalties if you use weapons too, but you get a nice big start if you're a kung fu master. You don't need to get some good weapons. You don't have to worry about durability, but you also don't have as strong attacks. You don't get to use ranged weapons or anything like that as a Kung Fu master. And as you find people on your death road to Canada, different people will have randomized stats. You don't get to know everything about those people, but as you do things, you'll have chances to find out their stats through events, like maybe you all get to exercise together, and while you exercise, you learn about people's stats. You learn about their strength, or maybe you all have a bit of, oh, like right now I can tell Masorto isn't fighting that much. And so if you look on the stats, there is a loyalty stat. And while I don't know Masorto's loyalty stat, because Masorto isn't fighting very much, I can assume that stat's pretty low. So I'm actually going to swap here. I'm going to pick Masorto. Actually, I can change it to fighting. That might be it. Let me lead, and let's change him to fighting and see if he fights more often. There we go. So there's a loyalty stat, and loyalty stats will be how often the person tries to fight and help out the group and things like that. If the person has a low loyalty stat, they'll tend to hang back and not fight as much. But what you can do is you can just control the person with a low loyalty stat, and you won't have a problem at all. Yeah, let's go. There wasn't much here at all. So we got a little summary. We found 6 food, 2 gas, 1 medical supply, and 6 ammo. There's 3 types of ammo. There's the rifle ammo, the shotgun ammo, and the pistol ammo. Masorto's morale decreases, and we lost food. My morale increased. I don't mind the bad weather. It's cool. It's cool with me. What are we gonna do? The group is asked to help by a settlement. They say they'll be raided by bandits soon if the group helps with the defense. They'll be rewarded with 15 food, some ammo, and cowboy rifle. Dude, yeah, I mean, like, it's early on. What could go wrong? Let's build up defenses. Ow! She's weird to be a girl. She tried to fortify some things, but the efforts didn't see much against the vicious bandit attack. The wounded settlers accused Zenigami of wasting their time and refused to give us a reward. I got hurt. We both got hurt. This is a really good start. Don't worry. This is what's supposed to happen, I promise. Let's go to the camp supplies. That says supplies on it. And here you have an option to switch out items. If I want to move things between players, I can move things. Or just leave them that. You can also keep your ammo there if you've got extra guns and Molotovs and rockets and whatever else you have. You can hide those in your car and use them on another time. Let's see. Oh, a lot of rooms here. That's a good sign. Food, good. Knife. Frying pan. I don't like the frying pan. I'd like the knife. Maybe. Oh, right. Masorto picked it up. It's fine. We're all good. Smash some zombies. Open some chests. Hey, medical supplies. That's good for since I've managed to hurt my entire crew. And the game even tells you don't actually have to kill all the zombies. So you can just run past zombies. There's no penalty for not killing anything or not killing all the people in the room. There's no bonuses for killing people in the room either. So if you want to just bypass people, you just bypass people. It's fine. You do have to be a little careful whenever you run ahead of your AI. If the AI gets caught in a bad place, they can just... Wow, that was weird. The AI... I guess I hit the wall. The AI can get caught in a bad place and just die. There's also a perk that makes you be really, really strong, but then you'll die in a single hit. So be very careful about how far ahead of your group you get. But the AI is generally pretty competent at keeping themselves alive. Whenever you're especially running away from really large hordes of things. I mean, I'm very early on, so the zombies are as slow as they get. But once you get farther and further, the zombies will get more numerous, more aggressive, and just faster in general. And as you go along, you'll want to run, like, you'll be only controlling one person. You're only going to be controlling your lead. But the zombies generally just try to fight the lead. If they happen to come upon across one of your AI, then they'll attack them too, but generally they'll not hurt the AI as bad, so you don't have to worry about AI just dying left and right to those huge hordes of zombies. I'll also show you here what it looks like while you're getting hurt, while you're about to get hurt. You'll notice I don't have a hit point system in-game. Your hit points are pretty binary. There we go, you'll see those little exclamation marks and stuff go out. that's when you're under danger of taking damage. And once you have those I'm about to get hurt messages coming out for too long, you'll actually take damage. So until then, you can run around. You have a couple seconds to run past the zombies before they actually hurt you at all. The game even tells you a hint that throwing furniture and shopping carts and stuff is a pretty good strategy. You do a lot of damage and they're easy to find, easy to spot. Ooh, an axe. I like me some axe. Did you take up my... You did take up my hatchet, okay. Let's drop the kitchen knife. No, I actually don't like the fishing rod. Different weapon will have different durability. You'll have things like a regular baseball bat versus an aluminum baseball bat. You'll have large planks of wood. And you'll notice from the very first hint that we got that large, slow weapons aren't so strong on very weak characters. They might want to have a lighter weapon that they can wield more easily, or even give them a gun so you don't have to worry about it. There you go, we got 5 supplies. You'll heal up. If you have the medical supplies and someone who's good at medicine, they can heal up. I happen to know that my character is pretty good at medicine. It gets late and there's no great place to camp. Solo zombies hobble around in the far distance, and one might sneak up on the group while they sleep. Who should stay up on watch? Let's do Masorto. They've got 2 eyes. Now let's take shifts. Our morale decrease and increase. I guess it looks like a net gain on the morale. I'll take that. Oh no, I'm tired. I don't know what that means. Seek shelter, take a detour, plow through. Let's seek shelter in the house. Alright, I need to survive for 1 hour. So, this is a trap event, a little horde trap event. You'll notice, well, I have to notice what time this is. 5 p.m., so I have to survive until 6 p.m. Which the game time is obviously not real life time, but you gotta be careful. Sieges are events that'll happen. You can lose your car, and you have to find your way. Oh. Plank of nail wood. I don't think I'm very strong. I don't think I can use that to much effect. A medical supply, though, is... Oh, I can open this. 1 food. Thanks. Let's go through. Can I... Maybe I can just... Can I, like, physically barricade things in? No, I have to leave at some point. I can't just barricade myself in. Because if I just barricade myself in, once the hour runs up, we have to get out. But they should, the zombies will slow down the spawning. They'll stop the spawning as the hour runs up. Oh, I'm sad. Alright, zombies, get in here. So it's been an hour. We can now leave. We'll get the message. There we go. We can now try to escape. You got it, game. We'll draw them in. Swing them around here. Here we go. Here we go. Masorto, it's GTFO time. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, no. No, I don't want to lose yet. I can't lose yet. No! No! Totally fine. I'm just tired. You know, it's nothing happened. We're still, like, yeah, nothing happened. We're good. Everything's really good. 1 hour of in-game time is a minute in real life time. So, you know, things like that can happen. Being a roguelite game, sometimes you'll just have bad luck and bad things will happen. In which case, you just start over again. You just start over again. Yeah, there's a little Canadian leaf on the upper left-hand side. You'll notice that. That is the how many days you have left to get all the way to Canada. If you have to take detours, if you lose your car and you have to find a new car or anything like that, you will take longer, or not take more days, but it'll take longer for you to actually get there. And the days will slowly count down as you play through. Ooh, some bullets. There we go. I want to at least show you recruiting new allies. You'll see the AI itself opened up one of the boxes there, which is nice. There we go. Kill that. Yeah, the music is amazing. I want to mention the music because it is so whimsical and fun. It reminds me of Even something out of like even Stardew Valley or something, a completely different game. Oh, there goes that weapon. But the music is so great. It's so like light and fun and completely different from what you expect a game about fighting zombies to be. You can also tire yourself out. I carried around the chair for too long, so I got tired. And do I have weapon? You can move weapons between your allies by pausing the game and going to the menu. That'll let you swap your weapons around as long as you guys are in the same room. If you're not in the same room, then you can't do anything with each other. And it's a really nice thing about the game is that if you don't have the sparkles next to a door, that's a quick reminder that you've already been in there before. So it's not necessarily that you found odd items. Items that you can interact with will have a sparkle around them. But a very, very, very nice little mechanic that you can just very quickly glance at the door and say, oh yeah, I've been through there, I don't have to explore it again, or you don't have to memorize the layouts of buildings. When you wake up, the building's on fire. Who leads the escape? I don't know stats of people. Let's make Masorto lead. He's an explorer. Masorto tries to remain calm and observant. She panics and just wastes precious time. Her composure is bad. So you see there during that event, I now know their composure. But we know that she plans a fast way out when we leave unhurt. So we've realized her wits and we increased our morale. Bark. Oh, maybe we can get a dog. So now you see we know Masorto's wits and composure from that little event. That's a nice little way to change things up. Let's boogie. I like the let's boogie message. One thing I will say that I don't like about the game is that during the tutorial, I was using a controller, but the game didn't change the prompts to controller prompts. It still had keyboard prompts on there, like press Z and C and X and stuff like that. Which I would like, you know, the game, it's a game. If you could detect that I'm using my inputs with the controller, swap the controller inputs. Tell me what the X, Y, B, A, or whatever equivalent controller I'm using should be doing. Oh, I've got a spatula down there. Sure, we'll move some weapons over here. Got a spatula. I think that's actually like my only criticism of the game really so far is that the tutorial, short, it told you everything you need to know. Some of the texts overlaid each other. If you went through rooms too quickly or went back and forth through rooms, then the text would often overlay itself, so it's a little hard to read just a little bit of it. But as soon as you're out of the tutorial, everything's solid. The gameplay is fun, things control well. I haven't found a gun to show you how gunplay works, but the guns are just point and shoot. You just use one stick to move and one button to attack. Another button to swap your weapon, another button to pick up weapons, and that's it. That's the entire controls. Move, and then 3 buttons. Ooh, hey, medical supplies. Thank you. Bark, bark, bark. Hey, doggy. Doggy? It's gotta be a dog, right? The dog wrote bark? Dogs can write. Can't they? Good. Nothing like gas in the toilets. And there's no penalty. I check everything. There's no reason not to check everything in this game. It's pretty great. You can also, in a way, change how the game plays completely by changing up who your custom characters are. You'll notice, like, I showed you guys all the custom characters I made earlier. If you want to change your gameplay a lot, you could change who you picked or who you made. You can make a lot of people who are all martial artists. So you guys can all be kung fu masters. You won't need to pick up any weapons at all and just have everyone brawl your way through. Because even though you don't get to pick 4 people to start out with, you can eventually find people. Oh, doggy! Dude, yeah, dog. Oh, I haven't gotten a dog in one of my previous runs yet. Oh, I'm a little excited. Pretty excited about dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, boy. I haven't seen a single dog yet in any of my other runs. This is gonna be good. Medical supplies, thank you. As things go on and you start running out of supplies, you run out of gas, you lose your car, you run out of food, your people will lose morale quickly and people will quit the team. They'll just leave. They don't need this. They're gonna find some other group that has food. You gotta make sure you keep topped up on supplies, and of course, being a roguelite and all the random events sometimes something good happens, sometimes something bad happens. Whenever you get back, you have to hold down the A button. Oh yeah, we're recruiting Timothy. Timothy! Good old doggy. Good boy. What are we gonna do? Rain starts pouring down. It's hard to see, and the shapes of zombies lurk right on the edge of darkness. The group isn't sure what could be worse, continuing or stopping here. Let's seek. Let's go. Let's try that. Oh man, that went so well. All right, let's do camping on the side of the road. We took an extra day and we lost a bunch of food. We are out of food completely. So speaking of out of food, Timothy barks at the cat. Good job. Let's endure the smell. The group endures the smell zone all night until passing out. They're not happy. And we have no food. So good. I'm doing really well on my example runs for us, aren't we? Let's lift the tree. What are we doing here? I'm doing everything wrong. I'm just doing everything wrong. I'm so sorry. My morale increase. I don't think our morale could decrease. So here's a trader camp. Am I down? Oh my god, Zenigami left. So I'm out. You'll notice I keep saying you notice. I can stop saying you notice. At the trader camp, you can trade with people. They'll trade you stuff like food for gas, or gas for food, or food for guns and stuff like that. I can buy anime figurines to raise morale. That's always super cute. And if you get lucky, if you have no supplies, people will take pity on you and give you something. Yeah, we got a free Molotov. Because they took pity on us. And in order to start the car, you actually have to, you can honk to draw your zombies to the car if you have your allies who are trying to get away and don't want to die. We're out of food. We're gonna die very soon. What happens if I do that without food? Dog has no food. We already have a dog. Why do we need a second dog? Siege alert. Here's a siege. We've got Molly, a shuriken. Let's take the shuriken and the Molly. Shuriken and the Molly. Timothy, have a knife. I don't know how that works, but can I control Timothy? I can control the dog. Oh, the dog's got it. Oh, the dog barks. Dog's got a knife. A dog just picks up the knife. I see. Man, the dog moves fast. Now, what I'm really curious about. Oh. Everybody's dead. Guys, that is Death Road to Canada. I'm doing very, very poorly. Taking a look at the settings panel. Player 1, player 2 controls. You can change your controls however you like. Change the dead zone of your stick or swap your sticks if you like. You can also change the sound and music volumes, mute the sound, mute. Oh, wait, whoa. Well, let's turn that down. Thanks. Let me use my mouse to fine-tune that. You can change you get rid of that little scratch lines. You get rid of the graininess. There's a grainy option to the video that I just don't like. I'm fine with the scratches. Get rid of the glitching of the screen, or get rid of fast text. I'll leave those on. Guys, that is Death Road to Canada, a wonderful game that I apparently am really bad at, but I like it anyways. I'm Zenigami. Thank you so much for watching. This is available on Steam for $14.99. And y'all stay beautiful.